I boot up today's episode and I realize I'm in the middle of a desert. Hello, my name is Cosmic Elate and welcome to more Fire Emblem Binding Blade. Last time, we began Arcadia. I overestimated this chapter's hardiness. That being said, this chapter, I can see why it sucks. I just haven't experienced it yet. For that, we are here to get everything we need. We don't have the silver sword, but that's okay, we'll just get it next turn. Or in a few turns through Astal. Fortunately, the lady has Roy escorting him to the exit. Once that lady can go back to getting more XP. And Deke is currently running train. Unfortunately, he still has the Armor Slayer, so... yeah, I'm not exactly the smartest guy. The smartest Fire Emblem YouTuber in the world, but I still exist. Sophia, if I never existed, I might have been tempted to try using you. Yo, we got the Silver Blade on Ray. Fortunately, we got the Warp Staff. The full power of everything we need. Hold that thought I need to do. Let me pull up the map of the treasure, actually. Alright, everything we need. Sophia is securely protected. I only have 10 units. I probably could have brought an extra flyer to, as Roy's personal escort. Maybe some unit who can carry. I don't know. I probably did it last episode and tried that but failed. That issue's out of the way. Cecilia, you're the Mage General, and yet all you're doing is being used for one heal. If only you joined later and had better bases, you could have been something. But now you are nothing. The Sorcerer, I thought it was Mage General. I feel personally lied to. And I am personally not a fan. Now, what could Sophia do to a dragon? They're awfully slow. You know, she technically can get the kill on a dragon. Now, I could play the game, or I could use the Warp Staff. That joke is still hilarious. Now here's the deal. Deke's about to be swarmed with 20 brigands on every side of him. So we are going to give him some space. Now then, who has the strongest... You know, I legit forgot he was carrying Astal for a second, or Roy. That's how good this person is. Something's under the sand. Oh, a beautiful ring. And that is the last normal guiding ring you'll get without having to buy from a secret shop. Speaking of which, yoink, yoink. Alright, Sophia, you've served your purpose. Ray, achieve your final form. Your ultimate power. Yes. There we go. Now we have our own magic nuke. Yeah, Ellen, sorry, but your time's up. You're done. Now, still, you're gonna be wandering around Arcadia until Thani comes and rescues you. Good luck, and try not to be murdered in the process. That's all I can tell you to do. It is your only option. My soul is impenetrable. Now choose your death by the blade or its light. No, it's funny how they think they can kill Deke. They never learn, do they? Listen, bandits, I appreciate the effort, but you're bad. And because you are bad, you are going to die for being bad. Goodbye. It hurts, does it not? Alright, well that Deke is out of swords for the remainder of the game. Make sure data chapter 11. You know, I might have to just learn to edit or just do a magic chain. You'd think without us being promoted too, these guys wouldn't be a threat. But surprisingly, they're a threat. Alright, what's in the shop? Nope. Hang in there, Cecilia. You'll be alive in a bit. Deke, wait a case, you don't have a shield, or you can just punch them. It's like the scene from Avengers, like, I have an army, we have a Hulk. I don't know, I just found that funny. You will javelin. Wow, way to go, Naughty. Before my death, you have died. A death that is deadly. You died. That's what I'm trying to get here. And fire time's broken. Nothing of value was lost. Now she's forever wandering in the desert of Arcadia. It's okay, Deke has Ultra Instinct. We'll be fine for another 50 turns. Unfortunately, we don't have 50 turns. Or fortunately for him, I guess. Deke doesn't quite have Ultra Instinct. Not Ultra Instinct, we don't have 50 turns because we can't wait that long. Otherwise, the sandstorm will, and I'm not even joking here, the sandstorm will clear, making all of your work in the fog of war pointless. If you hate this, don't worry, you're not alone. The voice, sit on the throne just in case we need you to conquer it. And Ellen, ready to be introduced to your new favorite weapon, the Warp Staff. You can't even fight, and yet you have more power than the rest of the army. That is both sad and hilarious at the same time. See, I went from dreading this chapter to finding it kinda hilarious, honestly. Again, that is both sad and hilarious at the same time. And with that, Deke can no longer move. He could barely move in the first place. First off, let's see what's in the shop. It's probably something good. Ooh. Yeah, you see that 20,000 bucks? That's what I got from a while ago. This might seem like a lot, and it is. But we're about to cut that in half. Yep, add the bones. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I don't want to cut the game. I don't want to cut the chapter without that silver card, though. You see, you thought we were trapped with you. It's actually quite the opposite. You're trapped here with us. You foolish mortal! We're not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with us. There is no escape. Not from you, not from anybody. Wait, 9 defense. 10. Alright, Deke. Plug up the hole. Try to run. 15 turns. I think we got this. Now there's several other items in the far left and far south corners, but I don't think we have time to get to them. I mean, we will, but I don't want to deal with all the bands to get there. This is the silver card! You can see why I like this so much. Alright, boy, let's get out of here. He was a tough opponent, but we won. Sophia, what are the habits of the village? What's wrong? Entrance to the temple, this door, it looks like it's been forced open. It lies in there. There's something we call a divine weapon. It is a spell book. There was one here too? Then that must be what Bern was after. In that case, we may be too late. There, I can feel it. Alright, let's go. We may still stop Bern. Be gone, Arcadia. Another element. In the hidden village, Arcadia stands an ancient temple. One of the divine weapons is said to be hidden in it. Warrior and company were quick to follow Bern's troops, who had already found their way into the temple. Alright, so give me a minute. I'm gonna go plan my plan of attack. And we are back. It's honestly, I'm gonna be honest, it's been a while since we've done a start of a chapter, but here we are. Like an episode. So let's see what we're up against. So you got some tough enemies here. See a little horde here and there. On the floor. And the boss who's going to be spamming you with bolting, who is going to one-shot every unit you have. Now I might be thinking, Cosmic, how are you gonna go around this? So let me save the game. The Infernal Element. You found the divine weapon yet? Oh wait, I forgot one thing. I forgot to give everyone new weapons. Give me a moment. Before we go on, I would like to point out that Deke can use the Durandal, but he is not going to use it, because we needed that for the end game. Haha! There we go. Now things are ready to go. Haven't you found that weapon yet? Yes, sir. We think it's inside this altar, but it won't open. Break it open, force it open, do whatever. We don't have much time. But we must deal with the enemies that enter the temple. We don't have enough manpower to use to force this altar. Then we must fight the enemy first. Then we can examine the altar with leisure. It's so much water. This is close to a large source of groundwater. This is why plants and animals can live here. I see. So why is he able to build a village here? So I find such a convenient place like this. Athos, the Archsage, is the one who led us here. What? Do you mean the Athos of the 8 heroes? Yes, after the scouring, Master Athos traveled on the Lime, and at the end of his journey he arrived at the village in which people and dragons lived together. But he said that it would only be a matter of time before it was found by other people. So, what led you here? Yes, and he hid his divine weapon inside this temple. And can we use it? Yeah. Master Athos said that we were able to use this weapon to protect Arcadia, and if you use it, it must be to protect us. Alright, thank you. Some of the pathways in this temple will suddenly sink into water. Please be careful. She's not joking. I hear people hate this chapter, though I hear people who hate Arcadia. But I will heed the words of those who came before me. And, Deke, I need you to... That's alright. Again, you could... Alright, it is limited range. Alright then, let's just play carefully. Alright, so it turns out I did this wrong. We can't just warp skip turn 1. You know what, that's fine. We got this in the bag. Now, first things first, we need some Super Saiyans on our side. With the Orion's Bolt. There we go. The Nomad Trooper. Now you're playing with power. Next up, that's not quite powerful enough for us. Urger, we can't really do much about you right now, but we'll get to you later. The boars could use a power-up. Now, we got this. And I should probably turn on animations again. There we go. I will get you to the other side of the planet in a heartbeat. Let's see what happens. And when you realize berserkers can walk on water, this is potentially bad. Not the best, not the worst, but overall, please stop. Oh, we got a welcoming party. It's fine. You know what? I like being welcomed. It's a really good, jolly time. That's right. They're just gonna sink into the lake. Then let's hope this works. Wait, did I not turn on animations? Waterways? You hate them. Hello, sir. You're probably wondering how I got here, and the answer may surprise you. Alright, that was phase 1 of the plan. Phase 2, protect Ellen so she does not get herself killed. Boy, that's your job for now. How does getting a giant axe make you able to walk on water? I wasn't expecting you to fight so well against all of us. If by fight so well you mean just skip the whole chapter, then yes, I did fight very well. You're technically correct. Not right in the way you'd want to be right, but you're still right. You know what, Roy? You think you tried. Okay, fine, Roy, you did good. The greatest exploit in all the game. Alongside, I realized that Eclipse doesn't actually work on anything. I'll give him a few turns to figure it out. Oh joy, bolting. See, if you play the chapter normally, you'd be dealing with that every single turn from not only the random sages, but also the boss. And if you're not lucky, you'd be unable to move entirely. Alright, here's gonna happen. We're gonna just book it as fast as we humanly can. If we don't get this turn, I'm gonna have to use a super special power. Alright, time to use the power. Alright, Mr. Bossman, who I'm not even gonna mention by name anymore, you got the better of me last time. So let's see what happens this time. You're gonna... Oh. Well. Okay, I was kind of expecting you to attack Deke. I had this whole thing set up. Don't make me look dumb, man. I swear, guys, I had something planned. In the meantime, I'm just gonna keep going on the defensive. And then you realize why my lady is so good. You can't kill her. She can only kill you. It's never only one way. She goes all the way. Yeah, 45 damage. You look pretty tough, then you realize... Really, Deke, you made this so much harder than it needed to be. So much harder than it had to be. I'm not gonna play this like a normal person. You can't make me, game. Wait, just to be sure. Nothing else can. Yes! Yes! Original the fight is called the power of abusing weapons that you shouldn't be allowed to use till the end game. These weapons have to be intact by the end game. I never said you couldn't use them. That is absolute power. Boy! And... yeah, we win! Inside this altar. Open. Speed said only those in the village may open it. Please allow me. Alright. There's the divine weapon. Yeah. The infernal element, 4 Blaze. My name is... I came with Sophia to protect this village. Drove up Prince soldiers. Oh. Was again my impudence. I am the Elder of Arcadia. And are you with a dragon? Dragon, they once called me that. That is a story of a time long since past. Let me see. The only real dragon we have is far right here. There's a dragon? Yes, no, she's far from the dragons in Burn. What? There are dragons in Burn? Yes, we have seen them. What? Dragons don't exist anywhere except here. If I may, as I agree. Sophia said that if I should detect an evil voice coming from Burn's trips, that may have something to do with the dragon's roar he saw in Burn. Perhaps, but I am too old to detect such force now. Force was that. Sophia is half dragon, not human. It gives the ability to detect the pulses emitted from other dragons. Because she cannot detect them clearly, she only said that she felt a force that was twisted unnaturally. I think you should look into it. Oh, if you would allow it, I would like to ask to join Roy and look into Burn for myself. Right, new allies. Sweet, the bench could always use more warmers. You know what you did, Binding Blade. Let's go with the bow. I believe I can... Oh, wait. No, we already have a good bow user, but thank you for trying. Let's go. Yep. Fine. I'll just follow them anyway. Yeah, just ignore the hordes of enemies. We won. Yeah, totally. And that's how you warp skip. You can only do this a couple times per game. And people don't like that chapter for reasons you probably have seen. They thought a little dragon girl had left Arcadia, following war if she would fall into the hands of the coup d'etat. Now this is where you are going to actually recruit. Hey, we're doing 3 chapters in 1 episode. Just like to point that out. No need for our theme this time, so Alina. Yep, we got them all. Let's check out 4 plays. Adds 5 to luck, and something Lilina can use. So Roy, store the 4 plays. Deke, you went too crazy with the power. You're banned from using the Lightbrand and Durandal. And I'm gonna do it Thanos said and get rid of them because they serve no purpose beyond temptation. Did I forget anyone? And I think it's everyone. That's right. Let me get everyone up here with new weapons. If you look closely when everyone promoted, they got abilities to use new weapons. For example, Deke can now use axes. Blade can now use swords. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So let us save. Let's see what we're up against. We're up against some tough competition, fighting Wraith, Reef, Roth, Ruth, Ruff. It's a rough time, boy. Everything I could steal. Nope. Alright then. Let us begin. Go. What's going on outside the castle? Are you still worried about that thing? Still around. But sir, she was carrying this. Is that a dragon stone? This is what I thought also, so I decided to report. Ever seen a dragon stone before? Yes, when we invaded Lythia. The Monachians were carrying them when they were in human form. It looked like they were from the ones they held. Anyway, it still has to do with the dragons. So we inform Zephiel about it and follows instructions. Make sure that the girl stays inside the castle. So you must not force yourself. Douglas, please do not worry about me. You must return to King Mordred's side. Can you deal with the Alarmist's army? This is a job that requires the Knight General's assistance. Still, you were sent wards. That snake. Must be aware of my turning against him. I think that if I was stationed at Achaea, I would murder him in his sleep. That man worry about traitors? It was the first to betray his loyalty to the king. That dastard. Well, Lord Douglas, it seems here that many as loyalty as you. But look at yourself. Well, Prince was still alive. I had no hesitations, but I believe that I would dedicate my life to him and well-being of Utria. And this mission was to protect the king's life, and that should be enough reason to fight. Do you hesitate now? Yes, slightly, but it matters not. Nothing will change if I do. I see. First of all, my speech from this point is merely to myself. Do not reply to it. Utria will most certainly fall with the king before this war ends. Listen, no matter what happens, I will stay by the king's side, but you, first of all, you are different. You know who will lead tomorrow's Utria. I cannot say when, but I firmly believe that Utria will be blessed with prosperity once more. First of all, you must leave Utria and wait until that time comes. What is... Oh, Percival, we have informed Blizzard Alliance Army up ahead. What do you order, sir? Now go. I will return to Achaea. Move forward and pursue. I'll take it to the castle over there. Yes, the locals have witnessed it. True, sorry, one of my people have caused you such a great... must be hurrying towards Achaea. Don't worry about it. If she falls in the hands of Burn, that in itself would be a disaster. As long as she remains in human form and doesn't show a Dragonstone. Dragonstone? Yeah, with dragons in their human form, they steal their powers into crystals called Dragonstones. In this world, it is said that dragons must use vast amounts of energy to maintain their casual form. You should remain in human form to minimize energy consumption. Even a human, not human in Burn, but in human form for some reason. Listening to their story you were told earlier, probably you are right. They said those dragons started taking human form ever since the end of the Scouring. Go. Yeah. Right, the Spyrosin has returned. Also just coming from outside the castle. He seemed to be fortifying the defenses around it. They found that Fall was a dragon, didn't she? Probably. Let's get him. This is like green. We won't be using her. She gets one chapter. Sue has an iron sword now. So we are going to make her fight. Same with Thani. She has a brand new shiny sword. And I like shiny things. Alright, Ray, let's see what we have for you. The little girl was running around out here. She was taken right to the castle. Here, I'll give you this so you can rescue her. This book that our priest was always carrying. He got taken away to the castle too, but he never returned. Fine, let's see what we got here. We have... It's just called Heaven's Judgment. Alright. Now, Percival, you can use him as much as you want. We are going to use him. But first, we need to safely recruit him without dying. Oh wait, I probably should have given them this sword. Oh well. Also, I forgot. I should mention our healing users, our magic users can now use staves. I see this as an absolute win. When this is an absolute win, that is absolutely a win, because you like to win. Oh, good. It's another one of those Tate situations. I have to talk to him twice. Oh, no. Please don't make me talk to him twice. I don't want to do that. Now, let's see what we can do. Ooh, that's not a bad animation. That's actually pretty good. I like that. Now then, let's stick with the battle on the front. We don't have any more promotion items, so these guys are stuck like this for about 10 more minutes. Alright boys, use the last few javelins. Remember a similar situation to this back in like chapter 5, I think? Man, we've come far. Good times. Anyway, nostalgia memories out of the way. Hello there. Never go in range of a Wyvern Lord. Whether you're friend or foe, you just don't do it. That's how you die. And Lance, not gonna make a difference. I might as well just get the sword rank up. Dang, you really like that new weapon, don't you? First time you use it, you get a crit. That is nice. Very nice. Very modern. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I agree, no, I'd use it to get one hit on the boss later. That's just normal paladin at level 8, though. It's kinda tough. I will give him that. It's a good thing I didn't keep the web staff on me. It might actually be a dangerous weapon. Rather dangerous for me to use because I can't, because I don't have any web voice to prepare stabs yet. Keyword being yet. And with that, a one-way duel has begun. Oh. Dang! That is a nice animation. First axe hero crit, I guess. I'm counting it. It's like I said when we first got Deke. If you have a problem, just throw Deke at it, and 9 times out of 10, it'll die. I mean, once upon a time it'll live, but hey, you gotta break and oh. Never mind, you have to hit Elfin. I cannot feel my butt anymore, so you know what? It's a sign that good things are coming. Oh, it's a promoted one. Alright, so fun story about Excalibur. Apparently, it's good against flying enemies. That's why, this is why you carry a Delphi shield. Now then, we talk. It's good to see you. You got my face? No, it can't be. The prince is dead. I understand your confusion. After all, the man who was pronounced dead is standing before your very eyes. Prince Mildane, you were alive? I've followed you for a long time now. It's over a year since I was assassinated. Assassinated? You don't follow your horse? No, I was shot with a poisoned arrow, first to my horse and then to me. Douglas noticed first and admitted in public that I had been killed. A different corpse was placed in the coffin and everything was set up. The assassination had been successful. Douglas entrusted me to his adopted daughter and let me escape to the Western Isles. Douglas did that. Even after I escaped to the West, I suffered from a high fever caused by the poison for many months. I was suffering so long between life and death that Douglas' daughter gave up hope countless times. She was supposed to help me by giving me medicine. Ironic, is it not? They who were fighting against the Utrian nobility had saved the life of a Utrian prince. I recovered slowly, and then I saw the horrors being committed by the Utrian nobles in the area. I feel ashamed that I had not noticed if I was still residing on the throne. While aiding the resistance forces, I was looking for a chance to return to the mainland. And Roy came along, and I saw my chance. And that's how I ended up here. Prince, I was truly thankful that you had returned to life. I'm with the Lycia Alliance army right now, but I must still hide my identity. As a result of the loyalty you pledged me in the past, I'm at your service, my prince. Master is only one, and he is you, Prince Mildane. And with that, we have Percival and some cannon fodder, and you can bet your dragon stones I'm using him. He is a beast of a warrior. He has bad growth rates, but he's a pre-promote, so he's fine. Alright, lady, don't worry. You took an Excalibur to the face. Good for you. You almost died. Next up, let's keep Well, I could have supported with Elena. That's 7 in a while. I apologize for ripping. I sound like a Rick right now. Oh, well. There's gonna be a battlefield too. Boss, he's gonna loot the village anyway. Suppose we ransack him first? Make sure you don't do any unnecessary killing. You got that? Got it. That guy's too nice. Well, I guess we can make it the army's fault. And, oh! We're so strong, not even the Horse Slayer. Remember back in Chapter 13 when the Horse Slayer was just a kiss of death for people like Sue? Yeah, good times. Good times. And they're really going for killing her. Oh well, that mistake. Anyway, we did 3 chapters today. I think it's as good a place as any to end off. So as always, thank you all for watching. Hit the like, subscribe button down below, and click on that tiny little bell in the corner to be notified every time I make videos. As always, I will see you guys next time. Bye!